Today I'm going to talk about speed controllers. And the reason why I'm talking about speed controllers is because the one I had on my Slash Platinum has died. And it is now on a therapy course with Traxxas. And hopefully they can rebuild the thing like Steve Austin and it should be back soon. But in the meantime, I've bought myself a new speed controller and I'm going to use a motor that I've already had. So basically I'm going to take all the Traxxas electronics out apart from the servo and yeah. So let's see what I've got, or let's have a look what I'm thinking of getting and have a guess. Here's a little slideshow I've put together of all the speed controllers that I've been looking at and thinking about. And I am so confused because basically many of these speed controllers are, to me, they all look the same. Well, I should imagine they're all made in China and probably owned by American companies, but there's nothing wrong with that because the quality of China these days is pretty damn good. And but I don't know what one to go for, and I go through and this is going to be for the Slash. And anyway, so I've decided I'm going to get 120 amp worth of speed controller. I think for a 110 buggy, that's and a short course buggy. I think that's probably what I need for my needs. I'm not going to be running a 3S in it. I don't want to destroy it. I'm having a lot of fun with just using the 2S, and when I've got the V8 if I want power and speed. So I want to basically enjoy the driving. It's not about going supersonic for me, and I just like the driving side of it and having the control and things. And so here we go. This is so I don't know what was I going to say. Oh, that's it. What do you think I've got? I bet you no one's guessed. I bet you no one's guessed. Okay, ready? I'm sorry, there's no prizes, but you know, this is what I got. You weren't expecting that, were you? I bet no one guessed it. No one. Anyway, this is a speed controller, which to me, it's like a bit of everything. There's a bit of Turnigy, there's a bit of Castle, there's a bit of Hobbywing, Hobby King, Mamba, Monster. Oh, God, it just goes on. Tekken, it's just a bit of everything to me. Anyway, it's made in China, and yeah, and I bought it for $53.90, and well, 58 delivered. Not bad. And come on, let's do an unboxing. Okay, before we start the unboxing, I need to have my shot of coffee or caffeine. Cheers, because it's like a celebration. Here we go. This is the Toro, which is Spanish for ball. And here we go. There's a little bit of focus there. It's actually a Sky RC Toro SC 120 amp short course brushless motor. Just repeated itself again, and it has a little bit of jargon on there. You can freeze frame it now and read on. So let's let's just open the thing, even though it's a really nice box, and you've got to be making sure. So this is it. Don't get really much in there. Instructions. N, very important. So let's get straight to it. I like to get right to the main thing of it, to the main part. So here we go. Made in China. It's quite nice. This is a nice sort of anodized orange. That'll go well with HPI. And you've got your two great big capacitors there. You have to put in your own wires, so if you're not good at soldering, you're pretty stuffed, unless you know someone who can. And so it'll take a 2 to a 4S, depending on the motor size, I believe, and the BC output is 6 volt, 3 amp. It's got a built-in fan, really nice, because it looks like it's actually screwed in properly, not just into the fins like some of them, some of the hobby jobs. Well, I don't know. And it's very nice. It's about the same sort of size as the Traxxas, I would say, roughly about the same size. And let's see what you get with it. Well, actually, I know what you get with it because I've done all the research. You get a backing plate, which you can fix to it, which I will do, because then you've got the adjustable screw holes there. So I haven't tried it to the slash, so I'm hoping, but it doesn't matter because I can use electric drill as well. So we have the cables, the silicon. I don't know what grade they are, but they're very, very thick. 12 grade, if that means anything to you guys. So you've got the 5 wires needed there. You can get the 2 little self-tapping screws. There you go, to fix it to the bottom. Let's have that in shot. Looks quite nice. And then you have a cable here, which is used to program. And I've very quickly read the instructions, and on the actual speed controller itself, you'll notice it has no buttons. Let's get that a bit more focused. All it has is a light there. It has 3 different colours of LED, and you have the plug there, which the fan plugs in. So very cleverly, there's nothing else. What you do, you unplug, because this goes into your speed control, especially for the slash, because this is all in that waterproof compartment with the receiver. So if you want to reprogram using the card, you've got to unplug all this and unscrew it all, and it becomes very annoying. So what they've done is very clever. You just pull this off, you plug that in, that plugs into your programming card, and you can program away. But if you haven't got a programming card, then what do you use? Well, actually, they actually made it so you can actually use the transmitter by squeezing the trigger and releasing it, and it would do certain, well, it would do the stages of timing and the lipos and, you know, brake force and so on, which I thought was really neat, isn't it? Because it saves on having another switch. And talking about switches, I was looking at this. Look at this. This switch is really nice. Let's get a. Is it going to focus on that? Are you not very focusing today? Maybe the. Yeah, there we go. I thought this yesterday's, not the other weekend's bash destroyed my camera. So there we go. Look, got off and on. But it's just really nice. Some switches are very, very cheap, but this is not cheap at all. It feels very nice, very sturdy. You don't get any of the sticky, by the way, in with this, but doesn't matter, does it? And that's it. Instructions, yeah, well, I won't go into that, boring. So, there we go. So, now we're going to, well, I'm going to fit it. So, see you. Yeah, I may do like a stop motion thing, very quick, watch me solder it all in. And, yeah, maybe give it a bash later and try it. Okay.
Okay, Victor, landing rocket arm switches on. Here comes the throttle. Circuit breakers in. We have separation. Inboard and outboard are on. We're coming forward with the side stick. Looks good. Roger. I've got a blowout. Vapor 3. Pitch your pitch to 0. Pitch is out. I can't hold altitude. Direction alpha. Is on. Triple electric emergency. Flight column, I can't hold it. She's breaking up. She's breaking.
Steve Austin, astronaut, a man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Steve Austin will be that man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
I'm gonna have to make this a quick test because it's looking very black over there. So here we go. I've got it all installed, all plugged in. I'll probably sort out the wiring a bit better. I have to sort of think about it. But everything's in there. I've taken the fan which was on there, I've put it onto this one, just temporary till I find a solution how to fix that onto the heatsink there. So yeah, it's pretty good. And I just mounted the switch here, just use the from the Nerf bar, the screw there, so we turn it on. Very easy to program. You switch it on, you'll hold the trigger in full, and it's much like the Traxxas system. So if you just turn it on, hang on, if I do it properly, I'll turn the transmitter on, then it might be a bit. There we go. It does did. So it counts the LiPo cells. So it goes did. Do that quickly again, so you can hear. Okay, 2, and then it sets itself. Sort of leaps forward a little bit, but made me jump the first time. So I'll get the camera set up and we'll see what it does. Oh, by the way, let's see if I can just that none of that juddering. Okay, it's got loads of pull, absolutely bags of it. Yeah, it's just from 0 to whatever, and the front wheels, well, both wheels actually. Look at that, just poof. Heater cutters. Well, 4S. I'm sure it would. It'd take up to a 4S. There you go. It even got a wheelie. Ah, never done a wheelie before, the last thing. And yeah, so I was just trying the cornering, into the cornering, braking, and yeah, really good. And then I just thought, oh, just give it some, spin it around and just see how far it can go. And then boom, crashed. Damn. Well, I've just done my very first roll and it stopped working. I have no idea what it possibly could be. Now, the light doesn't come on at all. Just check. God, does everyone have to... Is it driving my car day today, is it? And that's all. Yeah, it's not, it's just warm. God, all my connections are good. There. That's all sealed in there. I don't think there's anything could be in there, but there's just no power. No power at all. That fan's done in, come on. It's plugged in. It's oh. Crap. Oh. What's that? Can't see. But it's soldered. Quarter. Dry solder joint. Turnigy. Okay, my conclusion to this speed controller is brilliant. I recommend it. And I actually recommend hobbyhot.com as well. I've heard a few little rumours that sometimes they take a little bit, you know, their delivery times were a bit longer, but damn, they said 2 to 4 weeks, and I got it in what was it? 6 days. Brilliant, and they were the cheapest I could find, and I just love doing this. Oh, just love that noise. Okay, highly recommended. That's it. Thanks for watching, and sorry it was very long again, but you know, I like to jibber jabber because I got my voice back now.